You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Boss! I'm counting cash and riding past the crash dummies. Stayed down, got masked up and blasphemy. I need security surely to clear the path for me. I'm walking off on you goofy niggas that act funny. All you DC Youngflies get one time. Hopping Bob ass nigga don't cross the gun line. Life sentence, the biggest, it's like menace. A half a bill, it's really the right business. The white Bentley, my niggas call it the bigot. The great feeling, and really I'm down to dig it. If you ain't killing little homie, it's time to kill it. So wear your new timepiece.
Fat boy? What that fat boy? How you feel? Hey. Ah! Should I wake up? Are they trying to wake me up? Nah, I ain't gonna wake up. I ain't gonna wake up. Hey, boy. Hey, y'all go get that album, gang. Go get that album, gang. Go get that album.
DC Youngfly would also say on Instagram, well, damn, baby boy, at rich forever. That's how you feel? I ain't roasting nobody in a minute. I'ma chill though, ninja. Y'all go grab that album after y'all go see his episode. What up, my people? Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. I don't know why DC Youngfly and 85 South keep giving Ross a pass. And he keep dissing him. He keeps dissing him. And DC Youngfly, they do have a lot of love for Ross. Even though they checked him a little bit before. But in the song, and it's more of a wordplay, right? Rick Ross used a little wordplay. It's not a straight out diss, but he said, I'm walking off on you goofy niggas that act funny. He talking about when he walked off the 85 South show. The niggas that act funny, they all comedians. That's what he talking about. Then he said, all you young flies get one time, hopping bob ass niggas. Don't cross the gun line. What? Well, don't cross the gun. So if they cross the gun line, you pow, 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 pow. That's what you doing? To somebody that invited you on their show, showed you love, and even when you walked off the show early, didn't even say you was leaving. You said, hey, I gotta use the bathroom real quick, and then it was scared. All you heard was scared. Hey, I gotta use the bathroom real quick, y'all. They like, what? Didn't he say he had to use the bathroom? Where he ain't came back, and it's been like 20, 30 minutes. He taking a shit like, what's going on? Nah, nigga, he left. He left to go on them white people's platform. That's what he did. And then, if y'all don't remember how this started, he went on a show, right? He went on a show and walked off early. Didn't say, hey, I gotta leave. I got something to do. I'm running a little over. I gotta leave a little bit early. No, he just said, hey, I gotta get something real quick. Or he said, I gotta use the bathroom. And he just never came back. They was on the show. Like, you could literally watch the show. They like, damn, what the hell? He said he was coming right back, right? Yeah, he said he's coming right back. So where he at? He never came back. And then, and then he went on somebody else's podcast. When he sat on the 85 South show, they didn't ask him no disrespectful questions. But the podcast he left 85 South show early for, they asked him disrespectful questions about him being a CEO. You know, he don't like Rick Ross. Everybody know he don't like that shit. Even though that's part of his story, he really did that. He was really a CEO. When people ask him that, he gets defensive. He gets irritated. He gets mad sometimes. They asked him that question about that, and he answered it without a hiccup, with no hitch, and didn't leave early. I'm gonna let this is, if y'all don't remember, this is how it started. Check this out.
Since he walked off on
y'all? We were just talking to Angie Martinez about that yesterday. We in Atlanta, so we run into him all the time. He car show, so it ain't never been no hard feeling.
I don't want to say no hard feeling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, first of all, I don't give.
Yeah, I get it.
But I give a cause
try to make it.
You as a person.
Yeah.
We the type of people that will never bring up nothing that we feel like that can be diminished to your career or anything, nigga, cause we some real niggas.
Yeah.
The moment you leave our show, You went and did a podcast, a white podcast. You sat your for almost 2 hours
And didn't leave.
and you talk. And them white folk asked you, was you a professional officer?
Yeah.
We would have never asked you that, nigga, 'cause we got respect for you.
Right.
And you sat right there and you answered that question so eloquently, like it wasn't even disrespectful. And then I get to sit back and watch that. And what's the difference between them and us?
Okay.
Now I feel disrespect.
Right.
Don't do us like that. And it's still love, but homie. First of all, you know it's love. Second of all, I got to call a spade when it's a spade. You say you did it for free. Everybody do it for free, Ross. You ain't the only nigga. Boosie did it for free. T.I. do it for free. Nigga Busta Rhymes did it for free. Nigga Snoop Dogg did it for free. Everybody who sat on that couch do it for free. Now that wasn't the biggest moment. Now that's one of the viral moments, but Boosie episode 8 million. Got Country Wayne 6-7 million. Like, we do numbers, we do analytics. Our analytics, we was the biggest before you came, and we was the biggest afterwards. So you always got room to come back to be on the biggest podcast in the world, correct? You dig what I'm saying? But when you call a spade, it get hot. And where you gotta go to cool off? I'm going to talk to my little homie DC in the pool because it's hot. I got to get in the pool because it's too hot outside.
You could tell DC Youngfly and them, he explained, like, look, I got a lot of love for you, so I don't really care, but I care because I rock with you. Like, you got my number. You could have said, hey, dog, I got this thing at say he had to be there. He said he was going to be at 85 South show for 2 hours. But really, he got something to do before that 2 hours is up. So, hey, I can't do 2 hours a day, or I got something to do. We got to cut the show a little early. He could have said that. Just be a man and say what you got to do. I'll be right back, and then just sneak off. That's weird shit. That's weird. And then DC explained why he felt disrespected. Like I just said, he went on that white people's podcast, didn't leave early. So why you doing your own people like that? That's the problem. You're not going on these other platforms doing like that, doing them like that. So why you doing your own people like that? We gotta stop that. Knock that shit off. Like it's like we can just do each other any kind of which way, and it's okay because it's our people. No, we need to show each other respect, just like we show the other people respect. We should show each other that same respect. Look at each other like brothers and sisters, right? Everybody. So, and then when DC Youngfly confronted Ross in a loving manner, and he didn't diss him, right? He didn't call him out his name. He just addressed the situation. And what happened? Rick Ross then no accountability. He takes no accountability. He makes excuses. He says, I didn't charge you nothing. I did it for free. Boss. I'm a boss, and I did it for free. DC Youngfly, I told you, everybody does it for free. No, nobody. They don't charge. Nobody charges them to go on there. And he acted like he was doing them a favor. He was going on a promo run, right? He was going on a promotional run. If y'all don't know, when you get on these platforms that have a large audience, like a 85 South show does, they do numbers. They're one of the biggest podcasts. Rick Ross ain't doing them a favor. It's a mutual favor. Rick Ross, you getting a favor because you're getting promotion and you're getting seen by their audience. And 85 South, they're getting a favor done because now Rick Ross is bringing his audience to them. It's a mutual thing. All right. It's a fair exchange. That's what we call a fair exchange. It's not, I did you a favor because this podcast does a little bit more than your podcast. No, my nigga, no, that's not it. You just making excuses as to why you walked off. You could have just said, hey, man, yeah, my bad. I did walk off early. I ain't even tell you I wasn't coming back. My bad, man. It won't happen. In fact, I'll come do your show again. And DC Youngfly invited him back on the show. But this is the excuses that Rick Ross gave. Listen to this.
Oh, listen, man. I came to your podcast. I came for free, homie, no charge. I did it on face, homie. I didn't ask you what your analytics was and this and that. I came on face, homie, to show love. And don't make it like I walked off on you. I left early. Rose had some other things to do too. But guess what? I came for free, nigga. I wasted that nice Gucci jacket on that look, man. I couldn't even really wear my Gucci jacket again. But my nigga, I did it for love. And next time I come for free, at least have me some lemon pepper Wingstop at that. Heard me? But I came for free. I ain't charge you. You feel me? Don't talk about Rose other business. You know when it's time to go. When it ain't no more chicken wings, man.
This is what I'm talking about. And then, so you say all that, you popping it because you left early for something you did. And I can't stand people that they do something, and when you point it out, when they do something wrong, they flip it on you. I call them spin artists. They love to spin. And people that take no accountability, they are spin masters. Whenever confronted with something they did wrong, or how they wronged somebody, or something negative they did, they will flip it, and all of a sudden it's an argument. Now they flip it on. Now they pointing out your bad qualities, or the shit you did in the past, or that we ain't even talking about right now. That is way in the past. Now they bringing that up and pointing the finger at you. Oh, you did this, you did that. Oh yeah, I did this, but look, this is why I did that. No, man, just take accountability. Our ultimate goal, right, is we shouldn't need other people to call out our bullshit. We should be able we shouldn't have to wait for somebody to call out our bullshit. You, whoever's viewing this video, and me included, we should be able to be like, damn, I just did this thing wrong. Let me go apologize. Let me go make it right. Let me go tell them my bad. You know what I mean? We should be holding ourselves accountable. No, other people shouldn't even have to tell you, hey, you did this and that, because you know you did it. This is what I'm saying. The people that have no accountability is just crazy. It's like their ego is so big that they can't even fathom the fact that they did something wrong. They're in their minds, they're angels. They're always right. They don't do nothing wrong. They're always the victim and blah, 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 blah. So Rick Ross popped it. And then on the new album he just dropped, right? I do got to listen to that album because Rick Ross is one of my favorite artists. Went in his prime, and he's still doing it. He's still doing it today. But he's in his prime. He was one of my favorite artists. Teflon Don, what is it? Port of Miami, dope records, classic albums, or great albums for sure. But now on the new album, now you popping it again on them niggas. Like, what did they ain't do shit to you, and they keep giving him passes. Like DC Youngfly, when he heard the little diss towards him, he said, look, and he's a comedian, he could straight up roast your ass, big boy, fat boy, he could straight roast you. And he didn't. He gave you grace. This is what grace looks like. This is what being a real man, if you rock with somebody, looks like. Is just because they might have dissed you in a certain type of way, but didn't go all the way disrespectful with it. All right, look, I'm gonna give you grace. I'm gonna show you love. I'm not even gonna roast you right now, even though I could. It's all love, playboy. Whatever you want to do. That's what DC Youngfly doing. But they keep giving him passes on something that he did. I don't get it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Should DC Youngfly? He might still pop it on. He's a comedian. He might still roast Rick Ross in the future. We don't know. Off of this. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Should they stop giving Rick Ross his passes? Is he in the wrong, or is DC Youngfly in the wrong for calling him out and saying, hey, you went on Invite People's podcast and didn't leave early, but you left early on us? Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. 7-day memberships, $1.99 a month. If you do sign up for the membership, I will shout your name out in every video. Shout out to John Paul. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the 7 Day